Hey guys, Jackie here from Pina Coladas and Pearls, and I'm going to try and make this video as quick as possible, but I have so much I want to talk about. So this is basically just going to be like a life update, and then another thing that I'm going to, like a series I'm starting. So a little bit about what I've been doing recently. I can't remember if I've mentioned in a past video, but I've taken 2 of my CPA exams so far, and I just recently found out that I passed my second one. So it's so exciting. So I'm halfway done, 2 more to go, and I'm starting a new job at the end of October. And so in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be moving to that city. So I've been so busy lately, touring apartments and trying to find out where I want to live and figuring out all the details. And I finally figured it out. Found the apartment that I'm absolutely in love with. It's so beautiful. And I'm so excited to finally have my own place, and been trying to get like all my utilities set up and my renter's insurance and getting stuff packed in here and ready to go. So pretty soon you guys are going to have a different background for the videos. No longer will I be sitting in bed doing videos. Because I will have more space and more places to film, and I'm so excited. So there's that, and then a little bit of like a craft update. I don't know if this really counts as a craft, maybe it's more of a project. So I made this. This is something I bought myself for my birthday. I was given a gift card, and so I bought this little kit. And basically every piece on here comes like this, just this unfinished wood. So I have painted it all, well, I mean the windows and the door in there already came white because they're just like plastic white pieces, so those came done. But everything else like this I painted. I did the roofing, I painted this, and look at this, it's even slatted. So it looks like siding, and that came that way. I didn't like take the time to slat the wood. But I painted it, put it all together, and then I'll show you a little bit of the inside too. So for the inside, oh gosh, I'm sorry, there's such bad lighting. I finished the floors, so there's a coat of varnish on the floors. A lot of the rooms I wallpapered, so just using some like scrapbook paper, printed papers, really small prints. I did that, so most of these rooms have been wallpapered or painted. So like this one is painted, this room is painted, and this room is painted, and then these 3 rooms are wallpapered, and then this one actually has like a tile floor. I'm trying to see if I can do it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but basically I just found like a really tiny grid paper, and I put that down on the floor, and then I went over it just with like some self-drying glaze, basically, just like a clear paint to make it kind of shiny. So I wish I had a better camera besides my webcam, so I could like show you all the cute little details of the floor, and then like the wallpaper is like textured and everything. Oh, and I painted like the ceilings. So yeah, there's still a lot of touch-ups I need to do like there, and I need to come in on like the sides and stuff and fix a lot of that up, but for the most part, it is done, and it is so cute. So for those of you who don't know a lot about dollhouses, this is 1/44 scale. So every inch equals 144 inches, so every inch equals 12 feet, and this is about 2.5, 3 inches long. Yeah, so super tiny, and what was I going to say? I just had something in my head. Yeah, so, well, this size is called, sorry, this isn't what I was thinking. This size is called a dollhouse's dollhouse. So for a normal scale dollhouse, which is 1 inch equals 1 foot, this would be the size that you would see inside of a dollhouse as the doll's dollhouse. Yeah, I love it. I think it's so cute, and it's gonna look so cute sitting on like my crafting desk area. I love it. I actually have a base to go underneath of it too. It's green, so it kind of looks like grass, and then I might try and see what I can do for like shrubbery and stuff too. I've seen people do it. Yeah, I'm already taking too long talking about this little house. So yeah, this is something that I have been working on recently, and I absolutely love and think it's so cute. And so if you guys have any questions about tiny doll houses, feel free to ask. I'm not like a pro or anything. I don't know everything about them, but I'm happy to try and to experiment with you guys and see what works. So there's that. And then the next thing, which is going to be the series that I'm starting, is kind of like a weight loss experiment series. I have these 3 vitamins or supplements is what they are, that I'm going to be taking that are supposed to be like the 3 new like miracle cure-all pills. I know there's not such a thing. I'm also going to be working on my diet and exercising more again. These are really supposed to help. But before I get to those 3, I want to show you guys what I am already taking, things that I take on a daily basis that have helped me this far in really getting healthy and improving my lifestyle. So first of all, I just take a basic 1-a-day women's, and these happen to be in the petite size. So they're a lot smaller than like a normal 1-a-day vitamin, but you take 2 of them. It just so happened when I went to buy these that these were on sale, and so I got the petite ones instead. And you get the same amount, you don't get like more or less. So yeah, I got these. So here is what, it's here, where am I at? Okay, there we go. Here's what they look like. Yeah, I mean, they're not like, oops, okay, I'll put this one up. They're not like super big or super small or, I don't know, any particular size. I feel like if you had a hard time swallowing pills, these still wouldn't be helpful, but yeah. So that's what I take for that. Just basic multivitamin, kind of geared more towards my health. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. And then, so I take these in the morning with breakfast. I think they say to take them with food, maybe, or maybe they don't say. Yeah, 2 tablets daily with food. So yeah, I take these with my breakfast. Good. I'm glad they don't say to take them without food, because I've been taking them with food. Okay. So then I have this that I take, and this is a probiotic. It's Acidophilus. It has 100 million organisms in it, friendly bacteria for the digestive system, and supports overall well-being. Yeah, I take one of these like first thing in the morning when I wake up with some water. Before I even drink my coffee, I take this. Basically, I just believe that like a healthy, happy tummy is a healthy, happy body. So this makes sure that my stomach has all those good organisms in it and that it can work at its optimum function. Yeah. So as far as probiotics go, I know a lot of people worry that probiotic is going to be like really harsh. I'm sorry if you guys could hear that beep. But this is not harsh at all. It's very gentle, I guess. I don't notice really that great of a difference in activity. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this very, very good for you guys. Yeah, so gentle and uneventful, I would say. So, but definitely have noticed a huge difference in my digestion and abilities and things that I can handle better since taking this. So I highly recommend everyone start their day with Acidophilus. And the directions say to take 1 tablet up to 3 times daily, preferably with a meal. But the brand I was taking before this said to take 30 minutes before a meal, and you only took 1 in the morning. And it has the exact same ingredients, basically, that this one does. So, excuse me. So I just take 1 right away in the morning. Yeah, so I guess it just depends on the person. So the next thing I take daily is this, a vitamin B complex. So it just has all the different vitamin Bs in it. It supports a immune system health, And I have found that it works really well as, shoot, what's the word for it? Okay, I can't remember the word for it. But basically, it keeps me from getting bloated. It flushes out all of the water weight. And so I really like that, and gives me a lot of energy. And yeah, I really love this stuff. Oh, I forgot to show you what the probiotic pill looks like. Let me go back to there and then I'll pull out one of the vitamin B's for you. Okay, so this is what I take in the morning. Just this really thin, flat little guy. Take this. Just one. It's perfect. Okay, so back to the vitamin B. Yes, so it really, especially if you're just down to like your last couple of pounds that you need to lose, I feel like vitamin B could be like the thing to help you get there. It totally just flushes you out, and it's great. I mean, you're not like constantly in the bathroom, but you definitely do see a difference. And in the color too, it makes it like neon yellow. Yeah, and so for these, you take 1 caplet daily with the meal of your choice. So yeah, I take this with breakfast usually. And here's something you're gonna learn about vitamin B. Vitamin B stinks. This smells so horrible. I've taken, let's see if I can give one of them out. Maybe. Sorry, I have a pill, but I'm trying to find something else in here. Okay, so I've added these, like a little pillow pack. It's supposed to absorb humidity and odor, so they're basically just like the silica gel things that you find in shoes. So I have 2 of those in this bottle, trying to make it smell better. But here's what this pill looks like, and it's about the same size as the one-a-days were, like in volume. It's probably a little bit longer and a little bit wider in this way, but it's also skinnier. So yeah, so I just take one of those. And I choose to take my supplements with breakfast because I feel like that's when I need most energy, is in the morning. Okay, so the next thing I take is evening primrose oil, and this just supports general women's health. So hair, skin, nails does awesome things for, and also it helps really well with PMS symptoms. Like, makes it 1,000 times better. I can't tell you why, but it does. Well, I mean, I guess I can't tell you why. It like totally evens out your hormones and is just awesome all around. I love it. I actually haven't been taking this for very long, but I've noticed a difference right away. And so these ones you take 1 3 times a day with every meal. So these ones you take a lot more of, or you take more. And they happen to be absolutely ginormous. Yeah. Can you see that? Can you see that this is like as wide as 1 finger? Yeah. So there's that. I will get that later. But yeah, huge difference. And I know with like fish oils and stuff, you usually get like that burpy, fishy flavor. And since this is an oil, I kind of worried about that, but I haven't had any problems. So that's another thing that I take. And the last kind of daily thing I take, which isn't really daily, but it is by Advocare, and it's called Catalyst, and it is a amino acid dietary supplement. So basically what this is a bunch of proteins in a bottle. And what you do is you take 3 capsules about 15 minutes before you work out, and it just makes your muscles work so much more efficiently, and it's supposed to help you burn more fat without losing muscle mass. I don't know if that is actually true, because when I take this, I'm working out, and working out usually makes me lose weight. So I don't know if this actually helps with weight loss, but I've noticed a difference in my workouts, so I feel like I have more stamina, and yeah, like I don't get tired out as easy, and my muscles feel better after. So yeah, I like these. This is the one thing I haven't been able to find. I do love Advocare products, but right now I can't afford them. So a lot of the products that I really love, I've been able just to check the ingredients label and find them in these things that I've already shown you. So yeah, once I can afford Advocare again, I cannot wait to go back because I love that they have like prepackaged little things, and it's like, take this at this time, take all of these at this time, take all of these at this time. And it's just like one strip that has these different little packets, so you can just take one strip out for the day. And yes, I'm a huge advocate. But okay, so back to the catalyst. And what a lot of people at Advocare like to call this is liposuction. Ooh, that was close. Liposuction in a bottle. And like I said, I don't really know if that's true because it's encouraging you to work out, and it could totally just be a placebo effect that I think I'm going to get a better workout because I'm taking it, and so I do get a better workout, but who knows? I don't. So here is what one serving of the catalyst looks like. See if I can get that in the screen. There you go. So 3 pills. Again, these are pretty huge. But I don't have any problems with pills, so this doesn't bother me at all. Yep, there it is. I'm sorry, this video is getting long. So there's that. So that's what I already take. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce you guys to the 3 new pills that I'm going to be taking. And these have all been huge on Dr. Oz. He hasn't really claimed them, well, because he doesn't claim anything as like the miracle cure-all, but they're definitely like the, sorry, I'm trying to get that pill that I dropped. Oh, and you totally got a boob shot. If I was any good with video editing, I would edit it out, but I'm not, so you're welcome. Boy. Okay, so Dr. Oz has talked about all 3 of these on his show and has done some studies with them. But I am going to try my own personal study with them. I am going to be a lab rat for you. Okay, so the first one I'm trying is green coffee bean extract. So this is supposed to be like an amazing fat burner. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I followed all of Dr. Oz's recommendations for picking out a green coffee bean. And that is that it is made with svetol, or GCA is your other option, which is green coffee antioxidants, I believe. But I did find one that is made with svetol, so there's that. And then it also has 45% chlorogenic acid. Yeah, my camera never focuses, so I don't know why I bothered showing it to you. But Dr. Oz said make sure it has at least 45% chlorogenic acid. 45% chlorogenic acid. And this I bought. This bottle has 42 capsules in it, and I got a set of 2 for $10. So that was awesome. One bottle has 2 weeks worth, so now I have a month's worth. And I don't know if this is going to be a 1 month or a 6-week trial. We'll see how it goes. And so for this, you take a serving in the morning with food, and then a serving 6 hours later as an afternoon meal or snack. So you take it with breakfast, and then lunch or snack kind of after lunch, depending on how your schedule is. And one serving is 3 capsules. So let me get these out for you. And I think these are so cool. Love the color of them. So there you go. There's 3 capsules. They're this awesome, like, Starbucks green color. So yeah, that's how big they are. About the same size as the vitamin B pills. Nothing too special. And I haven't taken these at all yet. Tomorrow morning will be my first try of these. So the next one I'm going to be trying, which is another fat burner, is raspberry ketone. So same idea, I followed all of Dr. Oz's recommendations for this, and that just has to do with the polyphenols basically in it. And this also contains caffeine. The green coffee bean, from what Dr. Oz said, doesn't really have any caffeine in it at all. It's so minute. not at all like you would get out of normal coffee. But this, the raspberry ketone, actually has caffeine, 15 milligrams as an ingredient, so just kind of be wary of that. So these are the exact same size as the green coffee bean extract, but these are white. So there's a serving. And they follow the same serving recommendation. Take one serving with food in the morning, and then 6 hours later with an afternoon meal or snack. Oh, and what I didn't mention is that both of these, when you take them, have to be taken with 8 ounces of water. So a cup of water, and do not take more than 6 caplets in a day of either of these, and do not take within 5 hours of bedtime. And that's all on the bottle. I'm sure if you buy these, your bottle will say it as well. Yeah, so there's that. And actually, a really interesting thing about these two is, and this one came in the same 2-bottle pack of 42 caplets, so it's 2 weeks supply, and now it's a 4-week supply because there was 2 bottles in each box. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Interesting thing about these is that the cashier had to check my ID to make sure I was 18 to buy these. So if you're under 18, it's not recommended that you take them. There hasn't been a lot of research done. So talk to your doctor, talk to your parents, and then decide if it is a good idea for you. And the last one that I'm going to tell you about is one that I actually did not purchase myself. I received for review purposes from Influenster in my Good Life box. And so that's going to kind of be my trying it out with these two as well all at once. And so this is Garcinia Cambogia extract. And what that is that is a fruit. And so this is an extract from the rind of the fruit. And this is like the newest diet craze. And this one's actually really cool. And I tried it for a couple of days and then I stopped. And so now I really want to just like buckle down and take it. But while these two were fat burners, this one is a fat blocker and an appetite suppressant. And it's also supposed to help curb sugar cravings, which is a huge deal for me. I love chocolate. So, and I noticed right away when I had first started taking it that I really felt like I wasn't craving sugar, and when I ate sugar, it kind of made me feel a little nauseous. And so I really liked that because it made me not want sugar. But yeah, so I am going to start taking this daily now in conjunction with these two. And so for this one, a serving size is 2 capsules, and you take 2 capsules 30 minutes before a meal. So you take it 3 times a day, or I guess as you want. And so this is what a serving looks like. And they look white on there, but they're actually kind of an off-white. They kind of, they're a little bit lighter than the wall, but they're basically the color of the wall, like kind of a tannish color. Yeah, and so I saw a couple things online, which I didn't really get to read that much into, besides just finding out what this was for and what it does, and why it's been so popular. So besides that, I found a couple things online where people were losing like 12 and 14 pounds in a month taking this. So, we will see. I am going to try to buckle down and be good and come back to you guys every week and tell you how I'm doing and what's been going on. I did weigh in tonight, and it was like after eating and drinking an entire glass of water and with clothes on. I took my jeans off, but like my sweater and stuff was still on, so I don't know how accurate it is. So I weighed in at 164, and that puts me at a BMI of 28. So I will update you every week on how that goes, and I am not going to be dedicated enough, I'm just telling you this straight up, to take like my measurements and everything. Yeah, I'm just not. I'll tell you how my clothes fit. So yeah, I will look forward to seeing you guys again next week and telling you about how raspberry ketones, green bean coffee extract, and Garcinia Cambogia all work together and make me feel, and what difference I have seen in a week. And then just to be clear, I'm not, like I already said this at the beginning, that I'm not just taking these pills and hoping to lose weight magically. I am really working on my diet, and I used to be really big into running. I just ran a half marathon in May and actually hurt my knee pretty bad on the run, so it's been tough for me to get back out there and running again, and then I've been so busy studying. Let me show you guys something. This is the book that I'm using to study, okay? And this is one exam, and I have 4 exams. So this consumes my life. So yeah, so I'm going to do my best to exercise. Like I said, I'm moving soon, and so once I move, I'm not going to be working for a month, and so that will give me so much more time to exercise and run, and now that it's becoming fall and cooling down again, it'll be perfect time for that. So yeah, I will talk to you guys next week and let you know how it's going. Bye guys!